In today's video, I am training with one of the best young female players in the country, Rosie Quirk. This girl has incredible volleys and is making her way up the UK rankings. This is a weekly session that Coach Dan Troy runs, and I am essentially a hitting partner for Rosie's lesson. It's great for me as I get tips as well as a super high level of training. Today we were working on defense, volleys and transitioning into the net. So let's get started with the session.
Weight going forward, nice and relaxed. Nice and easy, just start off nice and slow. Keep that rally going, okay guys? Good, bend the knees, bit of footwork. That's it.
So we started off just warming up, and one of the main principles to focus on is our weight going forward through the ball, not just relying on our arms. So every volley, you push with your weight forward, and same for Rosie in defense. So you're not leaning back and hitting the shot.
Good. So, don't crowd the net for me. Stop him from attacking now. So, can you get it lower? If you can't get it lower, hit more aggressively. Can we hit the body? If he misses it, just tell Stan to duck.
So now we are playing the point out properly, and I'm trying to win the point. Rosie essentially trying to survive as she's not allowed to lob, only able to push the net from a Chiquita. I cannot crowd the net or step in close because that would be a little bit harsh, make it a bit fairer. But it's a very tough drill for the defender for this one, so you can only move in on that Chiquita.
Good length. And as soon as you give that zone 2 ball, good, step in. So as soon as you play that zone 2 ball, you've got to get ready for an aggressive shot coming back. That's number 1. Number 2, when you play the Chiquita, come in, play the volley. Play the Chiquita, there he's playing, then I'm playing. And then I'm back out.
For me here, I'm basically trying to make my volleys feel as good as possible, which is what Dan encourages me to do. It's similar when I had training with Hugo Cases. He speaks about the feeling of the ball. So I always have the phrase in my head of make it feel good on the volley. So it's hitting it clean, getting the timing right, making sure my body is in the right place. And whenever I get that easier zone 2 ball, I execute the shot with a lot of spin.
Good. Keep it going, Rosie. Work it, off that corner. Well done. He's in. Cool. Hard work defending. Yeah. When our shots start going and we're hitting more loose shots, what do we have to do? What do we have to concentrate on? Movement, footwork. Keep the feet going, keep the movement going. Once you're in a good position, the shot takes care of itself. Yeah? It's hard work from feet, legs below. Keep the legs moving.
The main things I've noticed training now at this level compared to maybe when I trained 2 or 3 years ago is it's a lot less tips from the coach. A lot of it is just about working hard, moving your feet, keeping your intensity, improving your fitness. And for Dan, it's just about keeping the standards really high, making sure every shot is at the same level, because a lot of the time now, a mistake happens not necessarily because we hit something completely wrong or the wrong decision. It was just like our footwork was out or I was a bit lazy. So for Dan, it's just about reinforcing all of those good habits. And the second there's a bit of a bad habit creeping in, he tries to fix it.
Especially when he's hitting hard. Come.
If you are enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, as only a small percentage of you watching are actually subscribed. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it helps me make more videos just like this one.
Good react. Good, Ewan. So as soon as it starts getting fast, you have to try and get him to slow, okay? So even though you're working, you're under pressure, can you get that ball lower than the net?
So when I spoke to my friend Jake about his time training out in Spain, he would tell me how every day for a few weeks the coach would simply just make him play forehand and backhand at the back of the court, and it was just bending his knees, getting low and playing that with the proper technique. And it was just that boring repetition over and over again, because one of Jake's biggest thing was that he was a little bit lazy at the back of the court. And it's similar in these types of sessions with someone like Rosie. It's just trying to reinforce those good habits over and over again.
Can you just feel sometimes your weight is going backwards? It's fine, that happens, we understand that, just like we have a bad shot sometimes. It's just trying to be really aggressive with our learning and get there.
Very good session so far.
Forehand volleys are better, crisper, aren't they?
Yeah, it feels so good. Off the bat.
Backhand volleys, just as you want to go quite aggressive on it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're taking it high, then actually your timing goes slightly.
Yeah.
All right.
They feel better at the backhand. They just miss a little bit more with them.
Yeah, which is understandable. That's fine.
Yeah. So after that volley session, I felt really good because I was hitting my shots clean. The backhand was a little bit weaker, making more mistakes with it, but my forehand volley felt so good when I got the ball off the bat. Now we were doing 1 up, 1 down, which is quite a grueling drill as it's all about consistency. Just simply 1 volley and then 1 overhead and then get back into the net. Again, very good for your footwork and intensity, but I find these ones a little bit tough because there's not that motivation of, winning the point. It's just all about that consistency.
Stay back. Let him get back in. Good, well done. Alternate. Yeah, so he's going to play you.
It's after me, bro, I go back.
Yeah.
And then the alternating drill. So now we're practicing that transitioning from the net to the back of the court. Now, one thing you may have heard is the area behind me and in front of the white line is called no man's land. The idea being that if you get caught there, then you're in trouble because you can't volley and you can't use the glass. However, at a higher level, it's more known as the transition area because that's the area that you'd go back from to defense, and in defense, you'd go into the net position. So you don't really want to get caught in that transition area. You just always want to be moving either to the back of the court or to the net.
I was just going to say, when you go back into defence, your arm's coming away from your body. First one playing here, second one playing here, so then it has to go upwards. If it doesn't go out, you're giving them that easy. Get that weight over the ball and go through.
Okay.
All right?
Here, Dan, is just reinforcing my weight through the ball because one of my bad habits on the backhand is I'll lean up and lean back because it's a little bit more uncomfortable. I'm sure this is something a lot of players have. You kind of lean back on the backhand rather than keeping your form and driving through the ball.
Nice. Very good, guys.
Right, now before we see me attempting to defend against Rosie, make sure to check out my online paddle store. You can take a racket quiz and answer a few questions to find the perfect paddle for your game. everythingpaddle.co.uk, and if you're in the UK, you can contact me personally for advice.
Understand who you're playing. You played her loads, so you just need to understand where she will hit a shot, enabling you to get back in. Think about what to stay away from. Second, zone 2, try and keep away unless it's that hard shot that we know.
Okay.
No up and down. Okay, so just down.
Yeah.
All
right, now it's my turn at the back of the court against Rosie, and let me tell you, this is a lot less fun than being at the net position. Rosie can get a little bit of payback here because sometimes I felt a little bit bad at the net position, just smashing all of her volleys. But just wait until you see her volleys because they are very brutal to defend against. So Rosie is currently the female number 2 in the UK and number 1 under 18s player. She was born in 2009, which I'm sure will make a few of you watching feel old. She's 15 years old, and for me, I think her volley and net game is very strong. Defensively, she's very good as well. I still think she could do with a little bit more work tactically and being even more dominant on the left side. There's a few times I've played her in a match and she leaves quite a few balls when she could definitely go for it, be a bit more aggressive with her movement. Definitely going to be a very scary player in the next couple of years.
Got him here. Fantastic. Don't need to do too much over there. Just get that accuracy. Once you've got it in, he's working again. Working shots, okay? Good. You worry a little bit too much when you go into the glass.
Yeah.
So then the shot, the technique goes, your balance goes. Kind of, all right? Don't worry.
So my mindset in defence is just to survive, get as much back as I physically can, hopefully get the easy ball to play Chiquita and then rush in and try and win that volley battle. The biggest shots to avoid here is anything going high and fast to her forehand, as her timing is very good, so she'll just easily hit that back with a lot of spin and then you're in trouble.
Stop it, come on.
Drive the legs.
Yeah, legs
when you're
get
in
lazy.
defence, drive the legs, yeah. First thing that goes and the last thing that needs to go.
Was starting to get a little bit tired towards the end of this session, and I was actively telling my legs to keep driving and keep working. Rosie is at that age where she does zero warm-up, can train for hours and has zero fatigue, so she only gets stronger as the session goes on.
Great.
Oh, that's good.
Hard?
Yeah.
Hard to get the brain around as well, isn't it?
Like-
I don't want to come in just yet.
So overall, another fantastic session from Dan. It will be good to do a similar video to this in a few years' time, because I think the difference in Rosie's level will be absolutely huge. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.